Martin and Sophie Turner, two of the biggest names in entertainment, have just ignited a wave of rumors after being spotted together at a late-night dinner in London. And now, fans are asking the question everyone's thinking: are sparks flying between the Coldplay frontman and the Game of Thrones star? Stay tuned, because what we're about to reveal might completely change the way you see both of them. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is just getting started and your opinion might be part of the next update. It all started when Martin was seen leaving a popular celebrity hotspot in London's Soho district around midnight. Just minutes later, Sophie Turner emerged from the same restaurant, wearing a sleek black coat and that unmistakable smile fans haven't seen in weeks. Eyewitnesses claim the two appeared relaxed, laughing, and even sharing what seemed like a quiet, intimate conversation before heading out separately to avoid attention. Now, here's where things get interesting. Sophie, fresh from her very public divorce from Joe Jonas, has been in the spotlight for months. Meanwhile, Martin, who reportedly split from longtime partner Dakota Johnson earlier this year, has kept a relatively low profile. But when two recently single, high-profile stars cross paths under the cover of night, fans can't help but speculate. Sources close to both stars say the dinner wasn't just a casual meetup. In fact, one insider hinted that they've been talking for a while and share a deep admiration for each other's work. Sophie has always been vocal about her love for Coldplay's music, even attending several concerts in the past. And who's known for his quiet charm and down-to-earth nature, has reportedly been a comforting presence in Sophie's life during a time of transition. But the question remains, is this a budding romance or just a friendly dinner between two stars navigating heartbreak? Online reactions exploded within hours. Sophie and didn't see that coming, one fan tweeted. Another wrote, after Dakota and Joe, this is the crossover no one predicted. Social media is now flooded with fan theories, photo analyses, and even supposed hidden messages in Coldplay's recent lyrics that some believe are linked to Sophie. Some fans pointed out that has been working on new material rumored to be inspired by a fresh chapter in his life. Could Sophie be the muse behind this creative surge? Coldplay insiders haven't confirmed, but those who know say he's happiest when he's emotionally connected, both in love and in art. For Sophie, this period has been about rediscovery. After years in a public marriage and the challenges of co-parenting, she's been embracing freedom, friendship, and travel. She's been spotted at events in Paris, hanging out with Taylor Swift's circle in New York, and even teasing her comeback in major acting projects. To many fans, seeing her out with someone like calm, artistic, and mature, feels like a sign she's moving on with confidence and grace, but others warn not to jump to conclusions. A close friend of reportedly told The Mirror, has a lot of love for people, but that doesn't always mean romance. He enjoys deep connections and inspiring conversations, especially with creative minds like Sophie. And yet, the chemistry is hard to ignore. In a now viral clip captured by a fan outside the restaurant, is seen gently placing his hand on Sophie's back as they exited through a side door. They exchanged a few quiet words, shared a brief smile, and went their separate ways into waiting cars. No paparazzi chaos. No grand gestures. Just a moment, subtle, but enough to send the internet spiraling. What's really going on behind the scenes? Reports suggest that and Sophie were introduced through mutual friends, possibly at an industry event in Los Angeles earlier this year. They reportedly bonded over music, mindfulness, and family life. Both have young children and share similar values when it comes to maintaining privacy despite their fame. It's no secret that Martin has always been drawn to strong, independent women. From Gwyneth Paltrow to Dakota Johnson, he's admired women who have their own creative power. Sophie fits that description perfectly: confident, talented, and unafraid to evolve. And after everything she's endured in the public eye, many believe she deserves someone who matches her emotional depth. Still, the timing raises questions. Sophie is currently navigating co-parenting arrangements with Joe Jonas, while Chris has been balancing tour commitments and personal growth after years of a steady relationship. Could they be ready for something serious? Or is this just two people finding comfort in familiar souls? Some online sleuths believe this could be the beginning of something real. They've noted that Sophie recently started following several Coldplay fan pages on Instagram, and that Chris's band account recently liked a post featuring Sophie at a Fashion Week event. Coincidence? Maybe. But in the world of celebrity relationships, little details often speak volumes, and as the headlines spread, fans can't stop comparing this rumored connection to past celebrity pairings. They're like the new age Gwyneth and Chris, one fan commented, while another said, Sophie deserves a gentle soul like Chris. Whether or not romance is truly in the air, one thing is certain. Both stars seem to be in new, transformative chapters of their lives. Sophie has been reclaiming her identity and joy after heartbreak, while Chris continues to channel emotion into his art. Perhaps that's what drew them together, not fame or publicity, but a shared understanding of what it means to heal. And if that's the case, maybe this dinner wasn't the beginning of a Hollywood love story, but a quiet moment between two people simply learning to smile again. But then again, in a city full of cameras and curiosity, every small spark can turn into a wildfire. As we await any official word from their reps, fans continue to watch closely. Will this rumored friendship blossom into something deeper, or fade quietly into the long list of celebrity what-ifs? For now, all we have are a few photos, some late-night laughter, and a million questions. Point one thing's for sure. This story is far from over. What do you think? Is there real chemistry between Chris Martin and Sophie Turner, or is this just friendly energy blown out of proportion by fans and media? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated as more details unfold. Because if history has taught us anything, it's that in Hollywood, even the quietest moments can lead to the loudest headlines. And just when fans thought the story might cool down, new sightings began to emerge, adding even more fuel to the fire surrounding Chris Martin and Sophie Turner. Just days after their London dinner, several social media users claimed to have spotted the pair once again, this time enjoying a cozy walk along the River Thames. The photos are blurry, taken from a distance, but to many fans, the silhouettes are unmistakable. Chris in his signature cap and hoodie, Sophie in a long beige coat, both appearing deep in conversation as they strolled through the chilly evening air. The internet erupted all over again. Within hours, Chris and Sophie was trending across multiple platforms. Fan pages began analyzing every movement, from the timing of their appearances to their social media activity. One viral post pointed out that Sophie had recently shared a playlist on Spotify titled New Beginnings, featuring several Coldplay songs. Meanwhile, Coldplay's official account posted a cryptic lyric snippet that read, "The stars align when hearts are healing." Fans couldn't help but connect the dots, believing these small hints were subtle confirmations of something more than friendship. Of course, both stars have remained silent on the rumors. Neither Sophie nor Chris has publicly addressed the dinner, the walks, or the online frenzy surrounding their connection. But insiders say there's a reason for that. A source close to Sophie revealed, she's very cautious right now. After going through a high-profile breakup, she wants to protect her peace and move carefully. She's not rushing into anything, but she's also not closing herself off from happiness. As for Chris, those who know him well describe him as someone who prefers to keep his private life sacred. Despite decades in the spotlight, he's managed to maintain a certain mystery, rarely engaging in public drama or social media noise. That quiet approach might be exactly what Sophie needs, someone who brings stability rather than chaos. But as the speculation grows, so does the scrutiny. Some tabloids have begun questioning whether this new connection could complicate Sophie's ongoing co-parenting arrangement with Joe Jonas. So far, Joe has reportedly been understanding, focusing on his own projects and time with their children. Still, Hollywood insiders say he's keeping an eye on the headlines, just as the rest of the world is. Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson's name has also resurfaced in the conversation. Fans wonder how she feels about seeing Chris linked to someone new so soon after their reported split. Dakota, known for her grace and calm demeanor, hasn't commented publicly, but according to a close source, Dakota and Chris have always had a lot of love and respect for each other. They've moved on in peace, and she wishes him happiness, whoever it's with. Still, the story refuses to fade. Entertainment reporters and paparazzi have been keeping a close watch on both Chris and Sophie's movements. Earlier this week, Chris was photographed arriving at a recording studio in North London, and just hours later, Sophie was seen at the same location, sparking theories that the two might be collaborating musically. While there's no confirmation of a project, fans are buzzing at the idea of a creative partnership that could easily lead to deeper emotional ties. The chemistry between them, many fans argue, is undeniable. Both are introspective, creative souls who have publicly spoken about mental health, self-discovery, and the search for genuine happiness. Chris has often said that his best songs come from a place of vulnerability, while Sophie has been open about finding strength in her struggles. It's that emotional depth, more than fame or beauty, that fans believe might connect them on a profound level. But even as the whispers of romance grow louder, others insist the relationship might be purely platonic. One industry insider told HOLLYNEWS, "People are so quick to label everything as romantic. The truth is, Chris and Sophie have become friends. They both have a lot going on, and they support each other through it. Sometimes that's all it is." Still, for a public that thrives on celebrity love stories, the mystery itself is what keeps the intrigue alive. And in this case, every detail, every shared glance, every unexplained meeting only deepens the fascination. Adding to the speculation, Coldplay recently announced a surprise London show to celebrate an upcoming album. Fans immediately began to wonder if Sophie might make an appearance, especially after she was spotted arriving at the same hotel where the band was staying during rehearsals. While no photos captured them together, the timing was enough to send social media into another frenzy. On TikTok, fans have created montages comparing Sophie's confident energy to Dakota's calm presence, highlighting how each woman represents a different chapter in Chris's life. Others have taken a more sentimental approach, suggesting that perhaps both are helping him evolve as a person and artist. Chris's life feels like a musical journey, one fan wrote. Every relationship brings a new melody. As days turn into weeks, the narrative keeps shifting. Some gossip columns claim the two are taking things slow, while others hint they're spending more time together than anyone realizes. And while it's impossible to separate fact from fiction, one truth stands clear: the world can't look away. What's fascinating is how this possible connection mirrors the way both stars have handled fame, quietly, thoughtfully, and without spectacle. Unlike many celebrity romances that unfold under flashing cameras and Instagram stories, Chris and Sophie seem to move through their lives with quiet authenticity. And that, perhaps, is what makes this story so magnetic. Fans are now eagerly waiting for their next public appearance, or at least a subtle clue confirming what everyone's hoping to hear. Will they finally be seen together again? Will Chris dedicate a song to her on stage? Or will they continue to keep everyone guessing, allowing the rumors to swirl while they live life on their own terms? One thing's certain: this connection, whatever it truly is, has reignited curiosity about both stars. It's reminded fans that beyond the headlines, these are two real people navigating love, loss, and new beginnings in the public eye. Whether this becomes Hollywood's next big love story or simply a fleeting spark between friends, the world will be watching and waiting, because when it comes to Martin and Sophie Turner, even a single dinner can set the stage for 1,000 stories.